beat you.
Yeah.
Beat that person too.
Yeah,
You can't touch your child. No.
Yeah.
It's not your child. Why are you touching someone's child? Like, go have kid and then you can beat your child.
Just because I never got beat up doesn't mean I'm gonna be disrespectful or like I'm gonna be swearing at them. I was never beat up, but like I got an education that was.
Mama, oh shit, mama.
It's true, right? What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Francisca, and welcome back to Talk the Talk. Down. What? Episode 3? Wow, we already did a lot. So before we start, let's see our guest today.
Yes, y'all can call me Zaki, aka Lil Zaki. You know what to do.
Hi, this is
Lina.
You know what it is. It's your boy Chief Pedro.
It's Lordtunes over here.
You know your boy Swaavee.
It's your girl Allita.
You love man.
Okay, alright. Small and so the question today is it okay to beat your kid?
Oh, Africans. I feel like it's not good to beat kids. There's different ways to teach your kid, grounding them, or just take away their phones, stuff like that, small things like that.
Sometimes taking away phones or whatever they're using doesn't work, so you can't beat them up just a little bit, you know. When I say beat them up, not too much, you know, but like, you gotta, come on, just, yeah, where I'm from, you just pull your ears and fix it. Got to do that. Come on now. Beating my kid. I'm so sorry, but I'm beating my kid. Because if I don't beat my kid is going to grow up to be a bad kid. Obeye akolabone. If you guys don't understand, it means like a bad kid. Like, I don't even know how to say it, sorry. And when I beat my kid, I'm also gonna explain to them why am I beating them, you know? Like, I'm not just gonna beat them and then they're gonna grow up and be scared of me and think I'm abusive. No, it's not that. For their own good, like I love them. And I want them to grow up to be a good kid too.
Go on your knees and slap.
You know how white people treat their kids? They
Yeah.
don't get beat up. So they disrespect their parents really. Like they like swear at them. You can't do it at African home.
That's good.
Yeah. I grew up in a family where I was never beat up. So just because I never got beat up doesn't mean I wouldn't educate my kids. But like just because I never got beat up doesn't mean I don't I respect my parents still. Like I know what's wrong and what's right. So just because I never got beat up doesn't mean I'm gonna be disrespectful or like I'm gonna be swearing at them. I was never beat up, but like I got an education that way that they used to talk to me what to do, what's right and what's wrong. Right now, I know how it is. I know how it feels. But I'm still gonna educate my kids. If I have to beat you for doing something wrong or repeating the same mistake that you're doing, I'm gonna beat you. But it depends. Like I'm not gonna always beat you, but I'm gonna beat you when it's needed.
Honestly.
I don't think all white people like actually are.
No, most of them.
Yeah, don't label it. Don't label it.
90%
Because there's some kids that are not, white, and then they still disrespect their parents because they don't get that discipline.
Exactly. Hey, if you guys have a kid, when you guys gonna actually beat your kid?
Out.
I don't know.
Zaki à l'étape de frapper. T'as 2 ans, je vais te tirer les oreilles ou te faire fessé. Ça passe. Ou bien te frapper au doigt, c'est ça qu'on me faisait, mais ça faisait pas mal. Mais pour un enfant, ça fait mal. Tu vois? Et là, ouais, c'est genre de frapper. Quand tu grandis à l'âge comme disons, 12 ans, 15 ans, surtout les filles et les garçons, il y a un moment là que tu dois les frapper, mais pas du genre au point de l'air blessé, tu vois. Frapper comme, tu vois, ça peut faire peur en même temps et ça fait un peu mal, et c'est un peu cette douleur-là, tu vois. Mais en même temps, cet enfant dans sa tête, il sait, oh, on m'a frappé parce que j'ai fait du mal, tu vois.
Yeah, but I have like my question is like, is a good time to beat a kid? Like why?
Quand il fait qu'elle n'écoute pas.
Okay, what is it? Like
I don't think it's a good time. Honestly, there's different ways to teach a kid.
Yeah, there's no beating in this. In my
it's always good to like when your kid is like at least like we'll say like kind of mature, like 8 years old or like 7 or whatever, you know, and then like if they're like doing certain things that you don't want them to do, and then they're doing that like every single time, and then they don't listen, obviously you have to like at least like, you know, give them a little slap. You know, you have to know your limits. You know, like don't beat your child like till like he dies or whatever. Obviously not. Just like make sure he's straight, because if you do it too much, then your kid's gonna end up like crazy, like a freaking killer or something. Or like if you're too soft to your kids, you're gonna end up like disrespecting you or disrespecting other people, or like going and shoot everybody, and your kid's gonna be a freaking school shooter or some stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So just, you know, just make sure you put love first too. At the end of the day, they have to learn like that. Cause like, but the thing is that certain kids, they get more crazy after because they got beat up and or whatever, you know, like the parents are telling them like, oh, don't go outside, don't go to parties or whatever. And then like they grow up and then they just like, they switch up, like they become like crazy kids.
Because once they grow up, they got that
Non, mais tu
authority
vois
now,
aussi,
no?
c'est ça que j'ai dit, ça dépend si t'es frappé. Ça dépend des frappés. Il y a certains parents, je connais ça, qui frappent vraiment leur enfant pour rien. Tu vois, déjà lui-même, il est malade, et c'est dans ces cas-là qu'il y a des enfants qui ont des problèmes. Tu vois ce que je veux dire?
Mais parce qu'on a frappé, il y a quand il était jeune.
Il y a quand il était jeune et on les frappe. Ça, c'est comme ça devient abusif, comme à chaque fois. Tu vois, déjà son père n'est pas dans son état normal. Mon enfant, je dois le frapper. Comme je dois le frapper. Pas du genre que je le frappe, ça devient abusif, mais tu vois, comme avec une raison. Et que déjà, quand je veux frapper mon enfant, cet enfant-là lui-même, il sait ce qu'il a fait en fait. Déjà de base, moi, j'ai été une fille trop capricieuse. Vous savez bien, des cadettes et tout, on ne les a pas trop frappées. Et une fois qu'on m'avait giflé, waouh, ça vraiment, j'ai compris que je ne devais pas commettre des bêtises. Et ça aide aussi, comme ça aide. Et du genre, tu frappes et en même temps, communication, l'amour.
As possible, you know, as a parent, I don't want to hit them or anything. I want to spend as much time as I can.
Like it start really, really young. When a kid is even like 1 year old, he understands so much stuff that people don't understand. And that's a lot of stuff in the black community we don't understand. We all the time push them away and there's only like education time is to slap. But at 1 year old, a kid knows so much that parents gonna be like, eh? You play with me? Yeah, pop, he wanna text you. Because that's the time he wanna know, like that's the world, you know? So you need to find a way how to educate your kid. When even the 1 year old, you gotta be, it's a kid. No. It's a kid, he knows so much. I feel like taking the phone is nothing. Like literally say something, explain him.
What I was gonna say is the kid has to, my kid has to like age 10 to learn what's wrong, what's right. I'm not gonna explain to them what's wrong, what's right. But if he knows what he did was wrong and he's still doing the wrong thing, that's not unacceptable at that time, at that point. Because he knows exactly what I've told him that thing was wrong. So like, gotta, come on, you know it's wrong and there's a purpose. You basically want me to hit you at this point because like, you know. I know kids are hard to raise alone. Like I already know that kids are already hard to raise. So for me to discipline my kid is a very hard job. So I'm gonna try to, when he's young, I'm gonna try to talk to him, tell him right from wrong. At the point when he turns 15 and he doesn't know what's right or wrong, then you're catching this beating. You know what I'm saying?
C'est ça aussi. Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire si ton enfant répète toujours la même chose, qu'il est en train de dire ne fais pas, ça il répète toujours. Et cet enfant-là, comme quel âge, 15 ans, tu vas faire quoi?
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. That's gonna be, that's real. I even talked to this with my parents because with my little brother, it happened like at 59. Look, 15, it's not time to educate a kid.
No.
It's dead.
No.
If a kid, it's dead. If a kid doesn't like listen to you from 15 everything, no. You try to educate him, Papa, it's done. It's done.
It's like, and like one more thing, right? One more thing. Again, like if a kid is like 15, like you said, right? Like the best way to make them listen, like my parents or like my uncle or whatever, what they were doing, like if I don't listen or whatever, they put me like on the wall and make me do the chair, like you know, like you like on the wall and you do the chair like this for like just 5 minutes. You're already like you're crying, like you're really crying, and you're like, please, mom, and she's like, no, continue doing that. or like make him do like push-ups or whatever, you know, like it's a good way too, you know, your kid's gonna be fit. Or, you know, and, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And he's like gonna be like, okay, no, I'm not trying to do push-ups or in the chair or whatever, so I'm going to listen. You know, it's just a good way, because like if you stop them, it's like you doing the work, you know. But if you make them do something, it's like they're paying, you know, like they're like feeling it and it's burning them because they're doing it.
And the crazy thing, like I will talk about that, people who beat the kid, okay, like you guys say, they're gonna be beat again, gonna beat each time they're gonna do it.
On m'a frappé une ou deux fois. Deux fois.
But I know some people like they beat all the time, beat. But I
C'est ça que je dis, ça maintenant on ne peut pas maintenant dans
No, that's not.
No, to do it all the time.
T'es frappé tout le temps,
No, but like if the kid is not listening and you're telling him, buddy, don't touch this, and then after that he goes to touch, obviously he's gonna get hurt. Every time he goes to touch
Just
it.
kneel down and put your hands up.
Moi déjà, le regard de ma mère, ça me fait peur.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. They told me like my dad, he just look at me, that's it, I shut down. My dad never. One time, my dad beat me one time. After that, he never beat me. He just watched me. That's it. I shut up. I
You have
just
to know the look.
exactly. Do you have something to say?
In your eye.
Hold on,
I
guys.
think basically it's different because like there's girls here and there's guys here. So like for example, like you're saying your dad only beats you once, yeah, because you're a girl. So you're more like submitting, you know what I mean?
That's
But
true.
for a guy, you don't want your kid to be submitting. In a way, you want him to be a man. So like my dad would tell me to do something and he'd be like, just go do it. I don't care when you do it, just make sure you're done. You know what I mean? But if you don't do it, then I'm gonna come at you in a way that you think you're a man now. If you're a man, you just listen to instructions and do it.
Charles, you know, man.
Okay.
But you don't understand, bro. It's like mutual respect. But a kid, only a kid will talk back to you. Like, well, I won't talk back to a nigga if you're yelling. Just because I'm like, if you're making sense, alright. But if you're not making sense, well, I'll just ignore you. You know what I mean? So,
But if it's the one.
basically, like me, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? And I want to have kids that are men. You know, at whatever age that has to happen. So, like, you don't have to beat your kids for them to become a man. I'm gonna like do boxing with my kids, make them tough. You know? When I play basketball, like just do like masculine things with them. You know, just so they get like hard-headed in a way. That, but they're still respectful. So you gotta be respecting everyone.
Like if it's the mom, like you beat her son.
I don't think a mother should be beating her kid. Because at the end of the day, only a mother's job is just to love the kid. Because it's dad's job to
Okay,
African mom. It's not just love, bro. It's physical love.
Wait, Beverly, and after Moses.
Okay, so I grew up in obviously my mom and dad, and they disciplined me. Low key, I have nothing bad about that. I like how they discipline me because if I wasn't disciplined, I wouldn't be who I am. And second of all, you know these like for example, United States, right? How they're gun like shooters like going to school. If my mom heard me that I was a school shooter, she would have went there to the school, hit me, like slapped me, even shoot me. Like so even like simple things like missed calls, 5 missed calls from my dad, I'm dead. And it's not even about like the look that like they don't have to beat you. You don't have to be like you don't have to beat me. It's just there's some disciplines that like yo I'm scared.
I'm definitely beating my kid. I'm gonna take obviously some attributes of my parents and how they discipline me into like my kid. I'm just, as long as he's not putting himself in danger and his morals are not changed, that's when I'm not gonna discipline my kid. But overall, I'm born a brutal. If I do something wrong, that's like.
But is it okay? So is it okay to do that? Like in the spirit of your parents? Actually, it's not. Is it okay now to discipline your parents now?
It's not to be too scared.
It's respect. Like I have respect for you. Like and also you discipline me. I wouldn't be the same if I wasn't disciplined. I would be like some.
For me, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is. Have you ever seen like an African kid like coming out of a new country?
Yeah.
Right, and he's coming here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you
fresh
seen
off
that?
the boat.
Yeah, fresh off the boat. You see him, right? He's like all clean, not gangster looking. Like, you know what I mean? The moment he sees so much freedom here, he sees that he can do whatever he wants.
Exactly.
Because when he's back, you know what I mean?
Fast.
Discipline.
Like
Now you're
immigrant.
white
Immigrant.
No, no matter if you beat him or not,
talking to the parents,
he can do whatever he wants because he sees other kids doing whatever they want.
I ever beat my kids? Absolutely not. I feel like there's different ways of disciplining the kid. You know, for me, each generation is different. Especially here in Canada, kids like do whatever they want. So for me, I would play their game, be the kid's best friend, watch their surroundings. There's different types of ways of disciplining a kid. Embarrassing a kid, the kid doesn't clean his room, talk to their friends because you're close also with their friends, you know, because you're around the kid's surroundings. So talk to their friends and say, hey, look, I got a plan. Let's embarrass my son because he doesn't clean his room, stuff like that. It's just to play their game. Just play their game, be around them. And I feel like the more you are with them and you understand the world, the easier it is to be closer to the kids.
Disciplining your child is not a problem. You can smack him, all that, you know, but then you gotta know your limits. You gotta know, like, when to like bond with your kids, when to discipline them. Because if they just see one side of you, then they're gonna take that side and be like, oh,
no,
he always beats me up. I don't want to be hanging with him.
Exactly. That's what I said. He's gonna be so scared.
Some kids are gonna teach him some peer pressure, like smoking or something. He's gonna try it and be like, oh, I can't let my dad see that, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of him thinking that's bad.
Like, exactly. That's why I said, because we don't have time to literally talk to the kid and literally like, explain them.
Déjà, la question, t'as déjà frappé?
Me?
Toi, on t'a frappé?
Me, actually, they talk, my dad, I want to be real. My dad slapped me like one time, and after that, it's the eyes. Eyes contact, I'm like, okay.
Depuis ce jour-là qui t'a frappé, ça, t'as appris la leçon quand même, non?
Yeah.
T'as appris, et depuis là qu'il te faisait, regarde comme tu faisais, maintenant le gars fait ce que tu faisais.
No, because my dad was really strict too. It's not like, my dad don't smack me. My dad just like saying, at this time, I need you to be there. It's the eyes contact, you know?
Les parents, en fait.
No, there's somebody that's, yeah. I'm not gonna beat my kid. I'm not gonna beat my kid because when you beat a kid, what he's gonna understand when he's gonna grow, it's like if someone don't like listen to you or he do something bad, you need to beat them. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna raise some kid now to be aggressive. That's what some people don't understand when you beat their kid and all this stuff, because some parents, ils ont même pas le temps d'expliquer why they do that. They just beat their kid and everything, and that's not good. And the second thing too, you need to know too, you need to teach your kid when they're really baby, like young, 1 year old kid, they can listen. They know more than what you think. I'm telling you, don't beat your kid. Find another way how to educate your kid, because most black people actually, that's how they think is to educate a kid. Beat them. Tap, tap. Nah, man. Find another way.
I'm not gonna lie.
They're gonna slap you like crazy.
But the thing is, my dad used to beat me before. He beat me crazy. Do you think he could beat me right now? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I won't even fight back, but he won't even beat me right now.
Okay, no, the thing is, men say when like everybody when they're like 18, they think like they can get beat up like they're old enough. Even if you're not even 18, people here have a mind that if they beat me, I would just call 911.
Exactly.
You're 18 and you don't get beat up.
Take your mom's side.
Okay, guys, I have a question though. So if, okay, you guys have kid, okay, you guys, okay, it's okay to beat a kid. If another parent beat your kid, because that's actually happening. It actually exists. There's parents who actually beat their kid, they say, I want it to educate it. Actually, that's true. No. It's fine. You guys want to
No! Go educate your own kid. Don't educate your own kid.
Because I saw the church and you want someone like the kid up, but just for mama. That's for mama. Yeah, fuck me encore. Ça c'est ma mère.
Oh, she's sad. Oh no!
What's she doing? Oh!
I'm forgetting Auntie's fam? No, I don't know. Any depends though. It depends.
Even for me, even African auntie, I'm sorry, don't slap my kid.
Nah.
Don't slap my kid.
If it's a blood, then yeah. But if it's like
If I went to my mom right now, be like, yo, auntie beat me. My mom will take me by the hand, show me who beat you. Yeah. Beat that person too. You can't touch your child. No, it's not your child. Why are you touching someone's child? Like, go have kid and then you can beat your child.
if it's my family, yeah. I'm sticking to that. If it's my family, yeah. But if it's not my family, then it's a scrap.
I don't care if it's family. I don't care. You did not push me. Why are you touching me?
It's not your child.
What did you say? What did you say?
We're in a country where even your own child is not your child.
How?
I'm in a country where even my own kid can't be my kid. You know, the reason why I'm saying that is because at the end of the day, it's an individual, all right? He can go snitch to the police, principal, friends, and you know, their friends are gonna talk to friends, and you know.
If my kid's trying to call the cops on me, yo, I'm gonna tell them the same thing my mom told me. Okay? Call the cops, but when they're gonna come here, you gonna be dead or something. Yeah, man. It's like, yo, what the hell? Like, why would you call? You go to jail, like I don't know.
My mom be like, I'll go back to jail, I'll come back and I'll beat you.
And then go.
Avant même d'aller déjà à la police, déjà toi-même, quand on te frappe, tu sais déjà que t'as fait mal, t'as fait du mal et que t'as vraiment mérité qu'on te corrige, tu vois. Donc déjà moi-même consciemment là, je vais pas prendre le téléphone comme oh ma mère m'a frappé alors venez. Non, je ne vais pas faire ça. Je ne vais pas faire ça. Mais comme de la femme qui m'a vraiment éduquée, qui m'a donné une bonne éducation et que je sais que j'ai fait une bêtise qu'elle m'avait déjà interdit, on ne fait pas ça.
But you guys need to realize too that you know your child right has friends, so they may go chill with their friends and see how their parents act towards their kids. They're gonna be like, oh, they're so lucky. They're so lucky. They can go out and act that. I'm gonna be a good dad, so I know.
Okay, what I was gonna say is like the thing that my mom does is like she'll punish me, however she'll explain why she punished me. That's why like something I'll take from my mom's punishment is like she'll beat me like pow, but like she'll explain, okay, so you did this, that's not right. I'm just teaching you, because like you can do the same mistake and never learn from it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yo, okay. I'm gonna beat you. Hold on, I'm gonna beat you.
She explain why.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, before you get beat, you know exactly what happened. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So there's no point of you asking, Mom, how you beating me? No, you know exactly what you did.
Just getting beat and then just left off.
You don't even have time to ask that.
No, right? No time to ask. Yo, even ask like, Mom, oh shit, Mom, oh shit, Mom. No, it's
no, you don't have time. I am talking about you.
So you're talking back to me.
Exactly. Can you rephrase what he said? Like, Moses?
Yeah, what? What do you want to say?
You live in a country where your kids could not become your kids. Could. It's how you raise them.
Yeah.
It's how you raise them.
Et
If you raise them to let them disrespect you, if you raise them to discipline them too much, to the extent, you gotta balance it out. So like I said, I think disciplining your kids has to be, stabilized. You gotta love it or love it, because at the same time, you wanna have the same love. You have to show them love too, you don't want them to run away from you. So stabilize your life, stabilize the kids, everything, and then level it up.
So is it depending of the parents?
Ça dépend.
Ça dépend du parent, like 100%.
The parents and the culture.
Because there's some parents like, okay, I'm gonna be. There's some parents like mom and dad. They're not ready to be a mom and dad. Like everybody think like you can be a mom and no, you're not.
C'est bien facile à avoir des enfants pour voir si
There's some moms that get beat up by their own kids. I don't understand that.
Yes.
I really don't understand that. Like, like a mom getting beat up by like.
Yeah, that's.
No, it's so messed up because at first when the kid was young, she didn't beat him. Like you know, like she was probably like that's
It's okay. Mais exactly, she said it's okay. She doesn't explain that.
Okay. The reason why she's getting beat up by him is because of how she raised him.
No. I'm
not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right. Don't get me wrong.
I think it's the parents.
Yeah.
It also depends on the people the kid hangs out
around people. That's true.
No, that's because my mom, she has like 4, including me. That's a lot. But like 3, she changed. Like the way she disciplined us is completely different from the last born. The last one she doesn't even touch.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm the first one. Born in Canada, so she's also the environment around here is the reason why she's raising the little one like that.
True.
Like this was back home. This one be like sweeping, chores, cooking, and all those kind of stuff.
Facts.
Best thing to do is avoid big cities when you have kids. Go to
Yo,
like a nice.
avant tout, non mais le plus important, parler à vos enfants. Parler à ses enfants.
Communication. There's no communication with parents.
Ça,
that's true.
Ça, c'est la meilleure éducation au monde. Comme frapper là, non.
What my mom does tell
I think that's the problem with so many people. They don't have communication with their kid. Like you need a communication with your kid. If you like, it's just beat. It's beat. That's your communication.
Yeah. Well, obviously I'm gonna be my kids. No, I'm just kidding. So basically, you have to talk to your child. If your kid is not listening, you have to sit him down and say, "Yo, listen. This is what you're doing wrong, and this is what you're doing wrong. Next time, I'm going to beat you up." Or I'm going to make you do some push-ups or the chair like I said earlier. Because kids sometimes they don't really like listen to you or like they don't really understand until that they learn by themselves. So meaning that like they have to touch the fire, it can be like, oh shoot, like it's actually hot. This is why my mom was telling me to not touch that.
Talk to a 5-year-old like an adult.
Yeah, no, yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to.
Because at the end of the day, that's
they understand. They're smart enough. They're smart enough.
Like, I have something to say. I saw something on Facebook, like a mom, like she's a white. I love you guys, white, okay? But like she leave her baby, like she was like 3 years old. She was eating like piment. Okay, yeah, spicy, okay, and pepper. So she was like, she was eating peppers, and after the mom said, "Do you know what you're eating?" Yes, it's pepper. And she continued, you know. And now it was so like, you know, and she started to cry. And I saw the comment and people was like, how a mom can do that? And literally I see someone say that, I actually like what she said, she need to learn. Sometimes you need to leave the kids. Do it. So after that, next time she's not going to do it. You know?
C'est comme le feu. C'est comme le feu. Laisse l'enfant jouer avec les feux. Quand elle se blesse, c'est là qu'il va s'arrêter.
Actually, not.
Well, that doesn't mean that.
Non, mais c'est pas comme si. Tu vois comme les trucs là de brosse là qu'on utilise là. Tu vois quand des enfants ne comme moi, je ne pas. Il fallait toujours que les enfants s'intéressent à ça au danger. Quand tu leur interdis, arrête, non.
Actually,
ça a l'air parce qu'elle va toucher.
That's true. Kid, each time when you say no, they say yes. I want to go.
That's what some African parents say.
Pa.
At the end of the day, make sure you watch the kid, right?
So what do you mean?
Like, let's say if he cuts his leg or something. You know what I mean?
Okay, no.
You know what I say? See?
Okay.
I told you.
Alright, guys. So to finish all this, I will ask each people like if you can actually like beat your kid, yes or no, and yeah, let's say you want to start.
I'm a balance out the love and discipline for my kid. That's what it is.
Okay.
Balance, yes.
I think I'm gonna agree with him. Like I don't think I'll beat up my kid like whenever I feel like it. Not just because they did something wrong, I should beat you.
Yeah.
I think talking.
So, Lina.
La communication.
Pedro.
I'm gonna talk to my kid, so I'm gonna teach him. I'm gonna just how do I put this?
Just agree with me.
Talk to the guy. Like I can't beat this guy. I'll at some point I'll beat him, but like
Yeah,
First
be
off,
true.
it's-
Like if you want to, yeah.
I will beat them at some point, but like, it just, first off, you have to talk to the guy, you have to talk to the kid. Talking is first.
Yeah, that's Moses.
Yo, first of all, man, number one, I'm gonna talk to him like him or her, like an adult. Number two, private school. Bring him to the private
Yo, hold that.
I'm gonna bring him a private Catholic school. No, I'm not gonna beat my kids, man. It's other ways.
Take it, Swaavee.
Well, like Zach said, okay, if the kid is going crazy, at the end of the day, you gotta give him a little slap. Sit him down and say, yo kid, this is what's happening and you cannot do that again. Or if you do that again, I'm gonna do this to you. You know what I'm saying? Or like you're gonna do some push-ups for me, or the chair like I said before. So just balance.
Allita?
I think beat you, but I'm gonna also explain to you why. Like it's communication too. Like, you know, I can't just let my kid doesn't listen to me. I'm not gonna just let it go and then, you know, because he's gonna grow up to still be bad and stuff like that, and take advantage of me.
I hope you show your kid this video.
I will show it. It's true, right? Alright, me for me.
Who's the daddy?
For me, I will not beat my kid. I'm sorry, I will not beat my kid. I will find other way. I will find another way how to get the kid down. Like I will not just take out the phone. I will teach them when they're like 6 months. You know, from 6 months already. 1 year. No, it's not. Yeah, we're not gonna have baby too. I don't want. No, I will have the experience. I'm not gonna beat my kid. At 1 year old, I will teach them how to do stuff already when they're baby. I'm not playing games. Okay? No. Hello. I will. You will see it. Beverly. Go, Beverly. Go. Talk.
I will beat my kid.
Oh,
That one is okay. Don't bring glass up.
I don't say anything. Keep going.
Anywho, I will beat my kid. However, it's only
Can I get to Moses, please?
Are you gonna
only if my kid is in danger or his morals have changed. That's the only way I would actually beat the kid. Overall, there's other different ways to discipline, but I guess I would beat my kid.
For me, I know my kid gonna be just like me, like hard-headed and tough, so I won't be that. I'm the child, because I don't wanna raise those soft kids, so I wanna get them out of it.
Okay. So, thank you.
I'm gonna ask you guys a question though. Okay, so you've all been beaten as children, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So, now looking back at it, aren't you?
Actually, come.
You've all been beaten as children, correct?
Yeah.
So looking back at it now, aren't you guys sort of happy that you kind of went through it? Because you look at somebody who hasn't been beaten. It's helped molded you to who you've become, right?
Yep.
So, would you bestow the same amount of discipline that you have, can be bestowed by your parents, or would you mold it differently?
Yeah.
Modify it.
Exactly, that's she's right. Like our parents didn't take all the what the parents did and like no. I will modify. There's some stuff I will modify. I'm sorry. Communication, especially.
Everything that I
Canadian means talk. Like,
yeah.
talk to your kids.
Kids, that's something I will modify.
You guys all talk at the same time. Make it happen. He said you take Canadian mentality and then mix it in with African mentality. I like that.
I just took the mindset of how my parents raised me.
Okay, which is?
You know, they disciplined me to like a maximum level. You know, I wasn't getting beat up every single day, but like they gave me the same bond to a good bond.
All right. So how about you come home late? and then they hit you.
See, I never got beat up. But
what did you get hit for?
I got hit for disrespecting them, like disobeying the orders they gave me. But coming home late, you can have an excuse to that. My God, we're teenagers. Come on, let's
come in with an excuse. They come in with a stick.
Yeah, they come with the excuse. They come with the stick that I'm gonna just say sorry. What am I gonna do?
Have your parents ever beat you and said this? I'm only doing this because I love you.
Yes.
I'm doing this because you don't listen, boy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
okay,
kid, I'm about to slap you.
Parents beat their child because they love you. They want you to learn your lesson. They want you to. It's for your own good.
Okay, here's how to catch though. Have you noticed how parents, as in mom and dad, how they beat you, how they discipline you? When your mother hits you, she's hitting you out of love, but when your dad does it, it's to when your dad hits you, it's out of love. But when your mom does it, it's to kill you.
No.
It's how you feel though, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh my gosh, you really.
As a kid, you're gonna feel that way, but when you grow up and you have a child, you're gonna learn that.
Well, your mom will always hit you. She'll kill you.
That's not true. First things first, you gotta ask yourself the right question. Is there such thing as a bad child? No. Only a bad upbringing. How you raise your child determines who they're gonna become at the end of the day. If you teach a child that if they're bad, get beat, they're gonna learn violence. But you show them understanding and honesty and loyalty that, hey, listen, you've messed up. I get it. You're a human being. That shows that, hey, I bleed, you bleed. An eye for an eye is the type of thing. So, would I hit my child? Yes, but within discipline measurements. It's all about how, the type of degree of what they've done. Are you gonna beat your child for eating a cookie just because they weren't supposed to have a cookie? Doesn't make sense. If they do something along the lines that you're trying to teach them respect, like for example, I was taught to respect my elders. It's not about not giving a damn about old people. It's simply self-respect. If you can respect yourself, before you can respect anyone, you have to respect yourself. You have to learn to respect the people within your family. Hence why I would give up my seat for somebody on the bus because they're old, but it's because it's how I'm raised. I'm raised to look after other people. It takes a village to raise a child, and I was raised by a village. So I won't beat my child just for the sake of them being bad, but simply in the discipline measurements of what they've done.
Always the one that disciplines people, my dad was just the backup.
Here's the thing, let me tell you something.
If it was too much, that's my mom just called my backup. Like that. Let me tell you something. Come here.
I'm actually happy that my parents, discipline me and stuff.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn, all right? They did a good job. It's my family. I do what I want. It's my family. You know what I mean?
I like it. I respect it.
All right. I like your question. Thank you very much, guys. It's a wrap. Thank you.